And we are right back in the action, guys. Got Eddie here with my buddy Hollywood Hostler. How's it going there, Hollywood?
Hey, Eddie.
We got a match underway. Scrambling to get this one up and running for you guys as well here. So, on this side of the court, closest to the camera, we have Adam Stone and Daniel Moore. And on the other side of the court, we have Kyle McKenzie and Rafa Hewitt. Excited to see what these guys can pull out. We switched from mixed doubles now back to finish up the men's doubles pool from yesterday.
Second serve.
They had to call it because of a rain delay, and now we are back in it.
Oh, that was a great play by Adam there. He was out of position and got the ball back and ended up getting the point. Incredible quickness by Adam.
1-1-2.
There we go. The dinking game lasted for about 10 dinks and then bang. Just as Eddie had mentioned earlier, it seems like we're seeing more aggressive approach out here. The dinks are not lasting long in the rallies.
Side out. One, 2-1.
Nice reach in by Daniel there.
One, 2-2.
Nice drive by Daniel. He's playing really good right now. Out his team.
2-1-1.
Well, they're definitely forcing the action here a little bit. That one cost them. It's interesting that Kyle and Rafa are not playing their forehands to the middle. Actually playing their backhands to the middle. A lot of times teams will stack, keep their
second serve.
Power shots into the middle, but they must feel just more comfortable this way.
Side out.
Sir. Make it.
1-3-1. Second serve. 1-3-2. Point.
That was a really nice serve, and Adam was not able to keep it in the court a little bit long.
2-3-2.
Got a lot of good top spin on this.
Side out.
Well, we're seeing some unforced errors here. Might be early in the game. They're just not quite warmed up yet, but there we go. There's another one.
4-2-1.
That was a little bit of a look up.
Second serve.
Both teams are making a few unforced errors here, so if one team can get hot and stop doing that, I think they can take a little bit of a lead.
Side out. Side out. 4-1.
God, some incredibly fast hands there from
Second
Adam
serve.
Stone.
Oh yeah, he's one of the quickest out there. It's just amazing how quick he is. He anticipates well, blocks. Not
Second
only does he
serve,
block
two.
it, he blocks it back so it stays in play. There's some great battles here in the kitchen area, just back and forth and
Side
good
out.
positioning.
4-2-1.
So far, it's been a little bit more of a defensive battle.
Point. 5-2-1.
Nice serve and nice return. Trying to keep Adam back deep. He's throwing up some nice shots in the kitchen. And
Point.
boy, they're playing really well right now.
Point. 6-2-1. Point.
I'm surprised that they haven't taken a timeout right now. They've
7-2-1.
rattled off several points in a row. Maybe they're going to be waiting for an 8th point, and they'll have to make a change of course. We're playing to 15. Switch at 8.
Second
The
serve.
ATP went wide, is that? Or
Yeah, try to go around the post there, and he just barely missed it.
7-2-2.
A lot of patience going on right now. See if they can create some sort of advantage with the dinks. And
Point. Switch sides, gentlemen.
that was a nice run for Adam and Daniel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, quick 8-2. Time to switch sides. This is 1 game to 15. Win by 2. Even though it's been win by 2, we haven't seen, I don't know that we've seen one match so far over on center court where the score has gone over 15 yet. Interestingly enough.
I remember the last time we were working together, I think we had like 5 or 6 games that went into like a sudden death.
Mm-hmm.
One tie after another. That was very exciting.
Beat the
And
buzzer tournament, yeah.
You're right. That's what it was. Beat the buzzer turn. And you're right. This
It's 8-2-2.
hasn't really been that close of matches. Although on paper you would think that these teams are evenly
Okay, play
matched as the
resumes.
other teams were as well.
Score is
But-
8-2-2.
The team seems like that gets ahead early is able to continue that and able to finish it off.
I assume that as we get into the semifinals and final matches, that score gap will probably decrease pretty significantly.
Side out.
So the purpose when you're at the kitchen really is they're doing a great job of it. Is just keep
Side out.
moving that ball around a little bit. You rarely will see the same
2-8-1.
shot, but they'll attack the left foot, the right foot, the center. They'll just move it around. Sometimes they'll attack the other player, and just looking for that little bit of an edge. Like right there, they got it, and it was great
Second
defense
serve.
by Adam. Wow,
Second
that can be
serve.
frustrating as a player when you hit
Mhm.
such a great shot. You think
2-8-2.
it should be a winner, and then you hit it right back.
Side out.
Yeah, you can tell it affected him there, and it's hard. It's hard to get past that shot. Rafa trying to kind of pump him up, let him know, hey man, it's all good. We all get there.
And I've seen that with Adam before. He is one of the best defensive players out there where you can drive the ball at him, and he just somehow
Second
gets his
serve.
paddle on it and brings it back softly back into the kitchen. It's frustrating as a player because you
serve.
think you've earned that point, and he just brings it back, and then
8-2-2.
eventually can win the point himself. Nice drop shot by Daniel. Oops. Then he
Side out.
just when I complimented him. That
Yeah.
doesn't happen. But it was a nice drop shot. Just the next one after that
2-8-1.
wasn't quite as nice.
Commentator curse right there.
Yeah. Oops.
Point. 3-8-1.
Alright, now we'll see if they can create some sort of a opening to attack the ball. Working it back and forth.
Second serve. Three, 8-2.
Wow, that was really good hands.
Four, 8-2.
Kind of helps your confidence too when you get a ball blocked like that, get the point. Daniel doing a good job of moving the ball around. Now it's Adam's turn. Changing the shots up a little bit.
Oh, what
Good
discipline
hold-up.
does it take?
Boy, he was ready to pounce on it.
I mean, he had to work hard to get that paddle out of the way. He was airborne at the point, at the time that he pulled it as well. That takes some
5-8-2.
discipline.
Point.
So Rafa being the left-hander.
6-8-2.
Yep.
Now they've got their forehands to the middle, which is typically what most teams like to do, forehands to the middle.
Side out. 8-6-1.
Well, they got some points there. They made it a little bit closer here. If they can put a stop together, they can get this ball back, get some more points. A really nice lob. Wow. And then a great shot by Daniel. That neutralized it. Back on even ground again. Now they're going into the dink battle. Oh.
Second serve.
Really nice dink. by Rafa
8-6-2.
there. Wow, that caught Adam off guard a little bit.
Side out.
Yeah, it did. Still
Good
able
shot
to
by
get his paddle
Kyle.
out of it, yeah.
6-8-1.
Got a question here from Andrew Young, wondering where they can see match results. You can check it out at the pickleball.global website.
Second serve.
You'll be able to see all of the match results so far here for the World
6-8-2.
Pickleball Championship.
Point.
Well, they're starting to get in their groove now. They look a little bit more relaxed.
Point. 7-8-2.
Oh, yeah. Got that ball up just a little bit too
Side out.
high.
Yeah, he knew that was trouble.
Yeah, Rafa apologized. Hey, my fault, man. I just got up a little bit too high, and boom. Adam went ahead and hit it at Kyle.
8-7-1.
Interesting how well these players are able to take the ball out of the air and hit it back softly. There's a two-handed backhand by Rafa. Tried attacking that ball, and it just wasn't up quite high enough.
Timeout's been called. Score
Taking
is
a timeout here, Eddie.
9-7-1.
Yeah, probably a good point or good time for one.
Yeah, time for a little strategy session. try to figure out what they can do differently. But it was a nice little comeback. Shout out to our sponsors out there. We really appreciate all the sponsors that are helping create this event and make this event the first annual World Pickleball Championship here. So if you see some sponsors showing up on your screen, try to send some business their way or thank them for their support.
Can't do it without you guys. That's for sure.
Plus all the volunteers, the referees, the volunteers behind the scenes, just everybody here making this a very classy event. The weather hasn't cooperated as much as we would have liked here in Southwest Florida, but they're doing a really outstanding job of working within the weather that we've been getting.
Side out.
Adam Stone kind of giving a little smile to Danny Moore, saying, "Hey, it's all good, man. We've all been there."
Second serve. Seven, 9-2. Side out.
You know, I think that's maybe the third or fourth drop that we've seen from Kyle McKenzie drop a little short there in the backhand.
Yeah, it's just we're not off by much, but it doesn't take much. It's just not quite. There's a tiny breeze out here. I think it's affecting it just enough.
Monster forehand from Adam Stone there.
Got such quick wrists, very, very powerful.
Yes. 10-7-1. Point.
Right there's a mistake. Return of serve is so crucial.
11-7-1.
Nope, they're giving a switch here. They're going to be changing after return of serve. Get their forehands to the middle.
Point.
Daniel's pretty solid there at the kitchen line.
Timeout. 12-7-1 is the score.
Yeah, he's a very fluid player. There's a lot of art to his stroke mechanics.
Well, you can tell the team that's ahead is smiling right now and joking a little bit, and the team that's behind, they're not saying too much right now. They're trying to figure it out in their brain, how they can come back and beat these guys, because right now, Adam and Daniel are playing very solid. They're not making as many mistakes as they were earlier. You gotta enjoy the sport. I mean, this whole thing is about having some fun, recreation, enjoy it. It's just fun to watch these players enjoy themselves out there.
Time is in. Score is 12-7-1.
That's what it's all about. Friendly competition. But if it wasn't fun, I don't think people would be doing it. I wouldn't.
Fastest growing sport in America. We love it. All right, we got the lefty against the righty there. They changed it up a little bit. Now back to it. Two-handed backhand on the dinks. I've been seeing more players go into that.
Second serve.
Don't be ready yet.
12-7-2. Oh, hold up.
Kyle had to get a Tyler. He's going to be giving the signal. He's going to switch after the return of this serve. Get their forehands to the middle again. And there they go. Just waiting for one player to make a mistake, and Adam didn't want to wait any longer.
Pulled the trigger there, yeah.
He just said, all right, enough of this. Let me try it.
Start out. 7-12-1.
Good patience on Rafa.
Oh, wow. What a shot from Adam there.
Second serve.
You think the ball's behind him, and then he just comes up. Just quick reflex.
7-12-2. Point.
Two-handed backhand. Adam didn't really see where it was going. Couldn't get out of the way of it.
Point. 8-12-2.
Oh, that's a nice lob. Really
Point.
nice lob. I've not seen that many lobs tonight, but that one worked.
Point. 9-12-2.
Making a little comeback here. We just talked about. Haven't seen that very often tonight.
Shot out.
You knew we should have had that one.
Twelve nine one.
All right, we've got Adam Stone serving now. That was a little bit high. Adam tried to make him pay. He blew on the ball a little bit.
Oh, wow.
Point.
What a point.
Amazing point. That was funny.
Point.
Adam hit it, and then he blew in the ball. Did you get that on replay?
I wish I would have had that one on replay, but I was able to get the ATP there at the end. I'll go back in the footage and find that.
13-9-1.
Make sure we send that up because that was hilarious.
Oh,
Point.
wow. That went up a little bit too high. Rafa
Point.
did, and Adam just
14-9-1.
made him pay for it.
Point game.
Okay. We finished him off. Tried to throw a little
Point
run
game.
at him. It was a very, very well played match by both teams.